Grade 5, St. Mark 1 Elementary School. How are you today? I hope you are pretty good right now. And we meet again with me, Miss Leah. Next, we move to new lesson or new material. And in this lesson, we are gonna to discuss about giving advice. How to giving advice. You can open your book on page 121. Open your book on page 121. Lesson 14. The building is Rumah Sakit Umum Daerah or RSUD. And in this lesson, you will study the simple present tense, how to give advice, and disease. Prepare yourself and stay focused to listen and watch this video. Before we talk more deeply in lesson 14, the first one we are talking about disease. Do you know what is disease? Yes, disease means penyakit. There are some examples of disease on your book. You can open your book on 124. Open your book on 124. Listen to the recording and repeat the words. I will play the audio. 1, 2, 3.
Lesson 14. E. Listen to the recording and repeat the words.
Toothache, stomach ache, headache, earache, fever, sore throat, broken bone, cough, measles.
Miss Lia yakin all of you know the meaning of this disease. Pas sudah tahu kan, dari gambarnya sudah terlihat ya. Toothache, sakit gigi. Stomachache, sakit perut. Headache, sakit kepala. Earache, sakit telinga. Fever, demam. Sore throat, sakit tenggorokan. Broken bone, patah tulang. Cough, batuk. And measles, sakit cacar atau campak. Oke, kalian boleh tulis di buku kalian artinya jika kalian memerlukan. Dear my students, let's we move to the next discussion. Read the dialogue together. 1, 2, 3. What's wrong, Mamat? I have a headache. Maybe you should go to the school's infirmary. Okay, students. What does the dialogue means? What's wrong, Mamat? Ada apa, Mamat? I have a headache. Aduh, kepalaku sakit. Maybe you should go to the school's infirmary. Mungkin kamu seharusnya pergi ke UKS sekolah. Nah, bisa kita lihat in this dialogue, Mamat's friend use should to give advice to Mamat. When do we use should and shouldn't, Miss? We are gonna to talk more deeply about should and shouldn't in this section. Stay focused. Let's check this out. Let's we discuss about should and shouldn't. Should means seharusnya and shouldn't means Tidak seharusnya. Should and shouldn't are used to give advice or to talk about what we think is right or wrong. Jadi should dan shouldn't digunakan untuk memberikan nasihat ataupun saran ataupun membicarakan sesuatu hal yang menurut kalian ini boleh dilakukan atau tidak boleh dilakukan. Sehingga if you use you should blah 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 blah, it means that it is a good idea to do it. Kalau kamu menggunakan you should, artinya, oh, hal tersebut boleh dilakukan. But, if you use you shouldn't, it means that it is not a good idea to do it. Karena kan seharusnya tidak dilakukan, berarti itu adalah bukan hal yang baik atau hal yang bagus. And should and shouldn't often follow with I think or I don't think. Okay, you have learned about I think and I don't think. What is that? Apa itu? Tentang apa itu? Yes, opinion. Jadi, should and shouldn't is used to express one's opinion. Kamu menggunakan ini untuk menyampaikan opini. Alright, this is more example about giving advice using should and shouldn't. Tadi di awal sudah kita baca dialog yang berisikan tentang should and shouldn't. Sekarang misalnya ada contoh lagi tentang should and shouldn't. Okay, let's read it the dialogue together. 1, 2, 3. What happened? My friend fell off his bike and hit his head. What should we do? We should call his parents and call the ambulance too. Alright, I'll call his parents. Oke, di sini Mumun bertanya, ada apa? Mamat menjawab, temanku jatuh dari sepedanya dan mengenai atau membentur kepalanya. Apa yang harus kita lakukan? Kita harus memanggil orang tuanya dan memanggil ambulan juga. Dan Mamat menyetujui pendapatnya si Mumun tadi. Baiklah, saya akan menelpon orang tuanya. Nah, jadi pada dialog ini di state atau dinyatakan bahwa we should, artinya hal tersebut harus dilakukan, yaitu memanggil orang tuanya dan memanggil ambulan. Let's see more examples about should and shouldn't. Okay, here are more examples of the use of should and shouldn't. Listen and repeat after me. You should brush your teeth every day. You shouldn't eat lots of candy. He should take a rest. He shouldn't sleep late. She should take an aspirin. She shouldn't eat ice cream. We should keep the room clean. We shouldn't throw garbage everywhere. Okay, my student, here is the pattern of the use of should and shouldn't. Jadi, ini ada rumusnya, rumus kalimatnya agar kalian tidak salah ketika menuliskan. Ada subject, ada should or shouldn't, diikuti verb 1 dan objeknya. Subjeknya ada apa saja? Yes, I, you, they, we, she, he, it. Cuman it tidak dimasukkan di sini. Oke, I should see the doctor. You should see the doctor. He should see the doctor. She should see the doctor. We should see the doctor. They should see the doctor. Untuk yang shouldn't, sama saja dengan yang should. I shouldn't take an aspirin. He shouldn't take an aspirin. Ataupun mau dirubah, I shouldn't do this exercise. Kira-kira seperti itu. Nah, untuk yang kalimat tanya seperti ini polanya. Should I take an aspirin? Should she take a rest? Should we see the doctor? Nah, kalian bisa lihat polanya di sini. Jika ingin dicatat, kalian tinggal pause saja videonya. Silahkan dicatat di buku catatannya. And now, time to do exercise. Please prepare your notebook and your pen or your pencil. Okay, this is the exercise. There are 5 numbers and the instruction is respond to the dialogue, use should or shouldn't, and the words in the box. Number 1 is an example. Oke, kalian lihat nomor 1 contohnya. They all have headaches. The answer is they should take some medicine. Kalian lihat di sana ada gambar, kemudian ada statement atau pernyataan, dan ada kalimat rumpang. Kalian mengisi menggunakan should or shouldn't. Kalian lihat di bawahnya ini, di paling bawah. Ya, di sini ada opsi jawabannya. Oke, number 1 is an example sudah dipakai, yang take ini sudah dipakai, jadi tidak perlu dipakai lagi. Nah, kalian tinggal mengisi yang lain. Sesuaikan. They all have headaches. They should take some medicine. Berarti kalau number 2, we have trouble with our teeth. Berarti dia bisa we should or we shouldn't. Depends on the context, ya. Okay, you can pause this video. Kalian bisa pause videonya and you just to write the answer on your book. Okay, good luck, my students. And let's discuss it together. So, this is the key answer. We start from number 2. We have trouble with our teeth. The answer is we should go to the dentist. Number 3. He looks exhausted. The answer is he shouldn't try to run alone. And number 4. He wakes up late. He shouldn't go to bed late at night. His leg is broken. Berarti the advice is he should use a wheelchair. And the last, number 6, he was injured. The answer is he should cover his cut with a bandage. That's all our discussion and exercise about giving advice using should and shouldn't. I hope you can understand my explanation and you don't have any homework for today. If you have any question, you can ask me. See you on the next meeting, my students. Thank you for watching my video. God bless you.